the San Ysidro McDonald's Massacre. The San Ysidro McDonald's Massacre on July 18, 1984, remains one of the darkest chapters in American history. On that scorching summer day, James Huberty, a 41-year-old former welder, entered a McDonald's in San Ysidro, California, near the U.S.-Mexico border, and unleashed a horrifying attack armed with a 9mm Uzi carbine, a Winchester pump-action shotgun, and a .380 caliber pistol. Huberty murdered 21 people and injured 19 others in a senseless rampage that lasted 77 minutes. Earlier that day, Huberty had told his wife, Etna, that he was going to hunt humans. He had a history of violent outbursts and paranoid delusions, believing the government and society had conspired against him. His family had moved to San Ysidro just months earlier after financial struggles and conflicts with neighbors in Ohio. Despite these warning signs, no one could have anticipated the horror he would unleash. At approximately 3:56 p.m., Huberty walked into the McDonald's restaurant, filled with families, employees, and children. Without warning, he opened fire. His first victim was a 16-year-old employee, followed by a 22-year-old manager. Chaos erupted as customers tried to flee or hide under tables, but Huberty methodically targeted everyone in his path, including women and children. A toddler was killed in his mother's arms, and a pregnant woman was shot while shielding her 8-month-old son, who survived. For over an hour, the restaurant was a scene of unimaginable terror. Police were initially slow to respond due to miscommunication about the location. Once on site, officers realized they were dealing with a heavily armed shooter who had fortified his position inside the restaurant. It wasn't until a police sniper, Chuck Foster, climbed onto the roof of a nearby post office and fired a single fatal shot at Huberty that the massacre ended. The aftermath was devastating. Among the victims were young children, hard-working employees, and elderly patrons. The youngest victim, 8-month-old Carlos Reyes, was one of 4 children killed in the attack. Survivors were left physically and emotionally scarred, while the families of the deceased grappled with unimaginable grief. The San Ysidro McDonald's, once a neighborhood hub, was razed to the ground. Today, a memorial honors the victims, listing their names on 21 hexagonal white marble pillars. The tragedy sparked renewed debates on gun control and mental health, though changes to policy were slow and incremental. James Huberty's actions shocked a nation already grappling with rising violence. It also left a chilling legacy, as his rampage became a grim precursor to mass shootings that would plague the United States in the decades to follow. This horrifying event remains a stark reminder of the devastating impact of unchecked mental health issues and gun access.